It's so interesting how when you're on assignment, God always makes it clear that He's with you. He's walking with you, and He's protecting you, and He's covering you. And He always shows you little things to let you know, hey, I'm here. When we were in the airport, the man that was checking in our bags, he found out where we were going and the trip that we were on, and he just began to pray, and he said, go and prophesy. Go and heal the sick, and do what you are called to do. And he left us with this beautiful quote that was like literally our quote for the whole entire trip. He said, here in America, you believe in God. Where we are from, we depend on Him. So what are you expecting out of this trip?
Change. Change for the people, change for me, change for the team. Like a whole new anointing of just change, new look and everything. I'm going like a soldier, going for war. Change. Cambio.
What did that mean?
Change.
I'm just expecting, like Leanne said, a life-changing experience. I'm meeting new people, fellowshipping with new people, just learning about a new culture to me and what I can get from that and what I can give to them. I'm just expecting a moving experience, and I'm excited.
I'm expecting definitely healing within the church we're going to, and I've just been praying, about that, and I just want, whatever we're bringing, the products we're bringing, whatever the material items that they need for it to be so huge and impactful on their lives that, they'll see the grace of God through us, and I just pray that that'll cause, a huge change in the community, and I'm just praying for revival in the church.
I am expecting miracles. I've been praying for healing and restoration, and so I'm hoping to see healing in the people of Cuba and hoping to see healing within our team. And I am hoping to just serve in any way that I can and be the hands and feet of Jesus Christ over there. So.
All right, here we go.
All right, what's up, y'all? I'm Al. You did. I'm expecting, I'm really expecting, of course, what everybody said already, healing and restoration, revival, and for God to just use us. But one thing that I'm really expecting God to just deposit so much into us as a team, just to, inspire us with zeal and passion and drive and just motivation for the kingdom of God like we've never had it before. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what God's gonna do. I already know He's gonna move, so that's no question, but I really am waiting for Him just to deposit everything that He's been wanting to deposit in us. And yeah, I'm ready, I'm excited. I'm ready to just pick up my cross and take it to Cuba, so. All right, y'all.
Well, considering I've been to Cuba many times and I've been going since 2002, I know what to expect, but there's a different level of expectancy this trip, because I'm expecting God to move in a way to change the lives of, the leaders that I brought from Rise and Love of Jesus. I'm expecting greater works. Jesus said, you will do greater works. This trip I'm expecting miraculous move of God, revival, people being saved, people being set free, people being delivered, and a great move of God, and great and mighty works and greater works to be done in Cuba this trip. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited what God's going to do and what He's going to speak and how He's going to do it. And I'm just super excited about it. I barely slept last night, so I'm on like 3 hours sleep. We're gonna get there and fellowship, and then we gotta go right into service tonight. So I'm super excited.
Come on, just lift your hands in this place. God, we worship you, Jesus. We love you, precious Jesus. You're so good to us, Lord. We love you, Jesus. Oh, oh, oh. turn back to you, Jesus, oh Jesus, back to our first love, Jesus, oh Jesus, there is a turning, the winds are changing, as your people cry out for you. We believe dry bones can live. Stir up the waters, heal our land. See our nation coming back to you, Jesus. In your name we overcome, as we declare this freedom song. See the nations coming back to you. See the nations coming back to you, we turn back to you, Jesus, oh Jesus, back to our first love, Jesus, oh Jesus, there is a turning, the winds are changing, as your people cry out for you. We believe dry bones can live. Stir up the waters, heal our land. See our nation coming back to you, Jesus. In your name we overcome.
To be, it's amazing to be in a place where the first time you came, there's no roof. There's like no roof. It's just tarp. And then you give them money and you see them working on it, and now you have a roof with lights. You got a secondary place back there. It's pretty awesome. This is what ministry is.
It's alright to be healed. You made a way. Come on, do you believe it? It's alright to hope, for we are yours. You made a way. It's alright to be free. It's alright to be free. It's alright to be healed. You made a way. You made a way on the cross. It's alright to hope, for we are yours. You made a way. Come on, declare it. It's alright. It's alright to be free. It's alright to be healed. You made a way. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. It's alright to hope, for we are yours. You made a way. Come on, somebody lift up your voice to the Almighty God, the everlasting God, who never fades, who never breaks His promise. Come on, lift up your voice. It's alright to be free. God is not finished with us yet. Hey, come on, sing it's alright. It's alright to be free. It's alright to be healed. You made a way. It's alright to hope.
But seeing like DR and just islands like this, it's very humbling. And, it gives you a lot and to be thankful for it and perspective on life. I'm thankful, man, for what I have, really, and just being able to come here and give the little bit of how do you say, like
just a little bit of life, I guess, to these people. So it's truly a blessing.
I will say, like, I love meeting everybody where they're at, and it feels it's a different feeling, you know. You get, let me say me, I get selfish sometimes, like in my prayer and like asking, and just everything's always, you know, a lot of times like I go to God about what I'm going through, so it feels like so, like there's like I don't know, I feel like it just feels so good to come, and it's just like everything is about them, and just like whatever we could do for them, and just pouring out to them, and like it feels so good to be of service. Like not even, I don't mean like giving like monetary and like the things that we brought, but just to like, can I help you? And just like they get really excited to see us. It's like a different, you know, you don't walk through America and people are so happy to see us.
It's the old adage where I always say, you go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. When you walk into a building here or somewhere here, you're celebrated just because of who you are.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know, and being associated with, you know, Love of Jesus ministry and my ministry here, you're already accepted. And I don't want to say I don't feel that back at home, but it's a different aspect.
Yeah.
Here you come and people are happy to see you. They're happy to give you a hug and give you a kiss, like welcome to my house, and they treat you like family.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I love coming here, and the hospitality and the el cariño. That's the Spanish word, cariñoso, like very loving and caring. And that's what I get, and I see it more so now with you guys being here, because in the beginning, when you meet somebody new, you're like feeling people out, you don't know what, but these people just embrace you. And you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait till Saturday. Wait till Saturday, and you see these kids' faces light up when they get their first T-shirt. Like that's 3 years.
And I feel like if anything, like realistically, you walk into any church in America, and like you see everyone just heard, like you're dealing with stuff, your worship, and you're giving it to God. Like you're not. I don't know. I haven't seen one person here yet that has. Like, there's no sadness on their face. They're just joyous. Like they're just happy. They're good. Like with what they have, like none of it matters.
I had kind of a rough start, just kind of like with like allergies and things, but after I was able to like get past myself and really like look at everything, it's just like really kind of like amazing and inspiring to just see how like we were all just saying, how people really see each other here and how they care for you, how they serve you. That when we were eating and they fed us and they just sat around and kind of served us when we needed, that just surprised me because I had never just seen that kind of serving before. So I think for me it's just crazy just to see how people support each other. We have the same types of choreography for our dances, and it's like we've gone over that. I'm kind of hoping that if I see her again, we can like make a dance video together or something like that.
Awesome. Yeah, we can set that up.
Well, this has been an experience that I will never forget. I've never been outside of the U.S., so I've never seen anything like this. Like you said, it's a beautiful disaster. Like, I see beauty in everything that I've seen so far. I definitely gained new perspective. My heart, I have a heart of gratitude. Everything. I'm just so grateful. And it's definitely been humbling. And like you all said, there was love in the air. Everywhere I've gone, you know, I felt accepted, I felt loved. The way they served us, the way they embraced us. People I don't even know came up to me giving me kisses, just encouraging.
Y baja hasta el borde de sus vestiduras, como el rocío de Hermón que desciende sobre los montes de Sión, porque allí envía Jehová bendición y vida eterna. Padre, gracias te damos.
Let praises rise from the inside of me. May you delight in the inside of me. Come fill my life from the inside of me. Set me on fire from the inside. Anybody want that? From the inside of me. 'Cause all I want is for you to be glorified, for you to be lifted high. All I want is for you to be glorified, for you to be lifted high. Come on, somebody, let your praise rise from the inside, from the inside of me. May you delight in the inside. I want you to be pleased with me, Lord. In the inside of me, come feel my life, Lord. From the inside, down on the inside of me, set me on fire. Lord, do it from the inside, from the inside of me. Come on, sing. 'Cause all I want is for you to be glorified, for you to be lifted high. All I want is for you, Lord, for you to be lifted high. Come on, anybody just want a little bit more? It's for you, Lord. Want you to be glorified, be lifted high. It's for you, Lord, for you to be lifted. All I want is more of your glory, more of your power, more of your anointing, Jesus. I want you to be glorified, be lifted high. All I want is for you, just for you, be lifted high. Come on, lift your hands in the building tonight. Fill my life till all they see is you, Lord. Glorify your name. Fill my life till all they see is you, Lord. Glorify your name. Fill my life. Come on, with all they see. If all you want them to see is the King, glorify your name. Come on, say, fill my life till all they see, Lord. I don't want them to see me, but I want them to see you. God, fill my life, Lord. Fill me to overflowing, Lord. Come on, somebody lift up the praise. Fill my life till all they see is you. Come on, glorify your name. We glorify your name. Somebody lift up the King of Kings. He is the Lord of Lords. He is Alpha and Omega. He's your beginning and your end. We glorify your name. You're so holy. You're so worthy. You're so wonderful. And we love you, Lord. We want you to get the glory. Anybody want to feel God's glory? Anybody want to feel God's power? 'Cause all I want is for you to be glorified, for you to be lifted high. All I want is for you, Lord, to be glorified, for you to be lifted. Come on, sing. All I want
His hands right there.
As Pastor Josh introduced the foot washing service to the people, you can immediately feel the presence of God so thick in the room, almost like approving of this moment. And I just looked at him and I said, Josh, God is here. And at that moment, you couldn't even function correctly. You couldn't move correctly. No one could play their instruments. The presence of God was so thick in that place. It was overwhelming. You can't even describe it. There was a woman that I had seen with a cast on her foot. And as her feet were being washed, she stood up, took the cast off, and she began to walk again.
Yes, our hearts adore you. I just want Luke to play piano over you right now. Just raise your hands, close your eyes. Something happens when Luke plays the piano. Just let the peace of God fall on you right now. Just receive his love, receive his peace. So we breathe out your praise, and we breathe in your peace. Yes, we'll breathe out your praise, and we'll breathe in your peace. We don't have to make it so hard. We'll just love you, Jesus. We'll just give you our whole heart and let you be God. So we'll breathe out your praise, and we'll breathe in your peace. Yes, we'll breathe out your praise, and we'll breathe in your peace. How we love your presence, God. How we love your presence, God. It's why we came from all over the world, just to be here at this time to love you. And we'll give you our whole heart. No, we won't hold back anything. It's all for you, it's all for you. You can have it all. Come on, just another moment, just another moment. Oh, we just love you. Oh, we just love. It's our hearts adore.
there was a corporate sound that came out of this church of 115 degrees. And heaven responded this day. There was a moment when there were children of the ages of 6 and 7 and 10 years old, and their one request from Jesus was just more of his presence in their lives.
Show me your face. Fill up this space. My world needs you right now. My world needs you right now. I can't escape being afraid. Fill me with you right now. My world needs you right now.
Show me your face. Fill up this space. My world needs you right now. My world needs you right now. I can't escape being afraid. Fill me with you right now. My world needs you right now. Powerful down, bring with it a sound that points us to you right now. Erase substitutes right now. Fix what I see, and God, please fix me. My world needs you right now. Let us see you right now. Power fall down, bring with it a sound that points us to you right now. Erase substitutes right now. Fix what I see, and God, please fix me. And God, please fix me. My world needs you right now. Let us see you right now. Every heart in the world, God needs you to rescue. Storms have come and torn our hearts in two. We need you. Show me your face. Fill up this space. The world needs my world needs you right now. My world needs you right now. Storms may come, but when we call your name, all things change. Kingdoms fall,
Come fill this space. My world needs you right now. My world needs you right now.
Pastor Moto and his family were ordained, and it's official. The first Love of Jesus Cuba is here. And we know that God is doing a good work here in Cuba. Safe to say that it's mission accomplished. Let's move.
When the kids from America came, they will forever remember that moment where they saw you dance to those songs. You've inspired young girls here to do things that they wouldn't expect. To dance before God, to be good at it. So people take like ministry like that for granted, and both of you, I'm talking to both of you right now, but what you did was very prophetic, and what you did was something that will touch the lives of thousands. You sowed a seed. Everybody thinks like giving is sowing money. No, it's sowing seeds of hope and sowing seeds of future and giving somebody to like, oh, I want to dance like that girl. I want to be like that. I will guarantee if you came back here again, they would remember you and they would do the dance. They would have a song. They probably copied a Morreal, and they're probably going to do it because you made that much of an impact on them. These girls, see moms here. A lot of those girls, notice, majority of the churches was majority female. A lot of the dads don't come to church. Like, they're out doing their thing. So these girls see young women who love God, who serve, and like you didn't even dance, but your presence with them, you touch the lives of those women who have the Haitian background. Like when you walked in, they were like, they didn't even want to talk to me. And they're like, "Donde está Bev? Donde está Bev?" It's like, and when I saw you talking to that group of them in the corner of that church, I was like, that's what real missions is imparting something, just giving them a hope, someone new they can talk to, because they didn't expect that. They didn't expect you to understand what they were saying when they were speaking Creole, and just seeing you guys serve and seeing you guys. Like, that makes an impact on people's lives. So I don't want you to come away thinking like, I didn't really do that much. No, you did a lot for them. You did a lot for them. Them talking and just communicate. Like, Matt's tattoos made him stand out. But it was a conversation starter. And people wanted to get to know him more and get to know his testimony and seeing him serve and being around people, playing with the kids. What you did with those kids, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those kids becomes a famous soccer player. I remember when an American came down and gave me a soccer ball, or when I played football. They were following you down the street, wanting to see if you wanted to play when we were walking back to the house. It's those things that you've done that has made an impact here. So I want to thank you guys for doing that and, being wise stewards and not, doing what was necessary here to be done. And I feel like it's, mission accomplished. Even Al with his laugh, making people laugh. Oh yeah. Like people here don't laugh. They don't. Some people don't have like. They don't have the joy. So you get there, you make them laugh. I noticed it from the first service when he stood up and was like, like and people laughed. And it's like wow, he made impact. Oh, you remember that skinny guy from America? He was so funny. You make impacts, and that's what you should do everywhere you go. When you're in movies, when you're in school, when you're at work. Some of you will be the only Jesus people will see. So you have to go above and beyond and let them know that Jesus loves them and Jesus cares for them, and you do that through your actions. So I'm just happy and I'm grateful for that. Sneakers.
This guy.
Yes, my friend.
So basically, I thought that I was going to come in here and like truly impact and truly serve. And I know that you said that we did, Josh, but they truly impacted my life and changed my life, changed my perspective. Even when the kids were asking for the prayers, when they went up to the altar call, the things that they were asking for at 7 and 10 years old, that was not on my agenda. They were asking for the presence of God for the parents to know the Lord, and that just caused me to reevaluate my heart and what I asked for. So yeah, and then also just how content they are with what they have and how they appreciate what they have. You know, we were talking about last night how comparing in America how authentic we are with our worship, because here they have like the mere minimum, but they have everything because they focus solely on worshiping the Lord and not about the materialistic things, not about, you know, whether the air is right, the sound system, there was none of that. They just authentically worship. So that inspired me to just want to worship, complain less, to appreciate and have a heart of gratitude.
So for me, what stood out was just how the relationships that people have with each other here, how personal they are, how they're able, how they like stop on the street for each other and they really catch up because they don't have, like they don't have the access to social media that we do. So it's like I feel like at home we kind of like we know what everyone's doing already, so we don't have to ask, hey, what have you been up to? Or so there's like a wall kind of like with that comes with that. I don't know, but just for me, I really want to go back home and really work on checking in on people, seeing how they're doing, and really having conversations instead of just looking at what they're doing on social media. And then the second thing, just how people here are able to adapt to things like that and without complaints. Like yesterday, during our dinner, when the rain started falling, everyone just sort of got up and like went into action to like move everything in, and no one complained. And at home, I know a lot of everyone would have like been like, oh man. But it's just I want to be able to adapt to situations without complaining. Just get up and move and do things.
It was just, you know, this taught me a lot, you know, about myself and about just, you know, the people who are in this country. And, you know, I'm not going to call it an island because everyone here, this is what they know, this is what they believe in. And the people of Cuba, they're so independent and strong. And it reminds me of when I've gone to Puerto Rico and I've seen my family, and, you know, it just, you know, it's amazing, you know, how the family atmosphere and the feeling of family you get whenever you go to church or whenever, even here where we stayed, you felt that bond, and, you know, it truly is amazing, you know, there's nothing like it. And even back home sometimes with your own family, you don't feel that, you know, and, you know, just to come to somewhere where you know, you're a stranger completely, and you feel that's truly amazing to me. And, you know, definitely the one thing that, you know, stood out to me was the kids, man. You know, they're very talented over here, you know, and I bet a lot of them don't even know it. And, you know, the potential they have to one day be a soccer player or a baseball player or anything, a preacher, whatever they want to do, man, they could do it, you know. And I pray that I gave them some hope just by playing with them, you know, by seeing, man, he could hit the ball far, I'm going to do that one day. Like, man, like, you know, he's good at soccer, I could do that one day. And, you know, they have to believe it. And when Josh prayed about dreams and visions and, you know, wanting more wanting more than what you have and not feeling complacent with what you already have, that's huge, man, because everyone over here, they feel like they have the minimum and that's all they're good with, but they can have so much more. And I'm just, you know, I'm thankful, man, I really am, for this experience, for the trip. You know, I'm grateful, I really am.
¿Qué quieres decir?
Bueno, yo quería decirles a ustedes que en nombre de todos nosotros le damos muchas gracias por el tiempo que han estado.
Thank you for the time you spent here.
Por la bendición.
For the blessing.
A nuestra vida.
For life.
Porque, a ver, nosotros sabemos
You know,
que cada vez que un grupo de hermanos
everyone
se dispone.
brother or sister,
Disculpe.
a venir a nuestra casa a
prepare
visitarnos.
to come to our house.
De hecho,
To
ya
visit us.
sabemos
You know,
que están orando por el lugar a
they
donde
are praying
vivimos.
for the place they will come.
Y de hecho, ya sabemos que nosotros
You know,
estamos
we actually know
cubiertos
we
por
are
la
covered
bendición
by the
de
blessing
Dios.
of God.
Amén. Así también lo hacemos nosotros. Muchas veces
We do,
no sabemos ni quiénes son los que están por llegar,
sometimes we don't know who will come to our house.
pero siempre estamos orando
But
porque el Señor
we
guarde
ever pray for
aquellos que disponen sus pies para bendecir nuestro país, nuestras iglesias.
the Lord pray bless
Gracias.
everyone which are in their heart disposed to come, bless our country, our churches,
Y de hecho a nuestros hermanos en Cristo,
naturally
como
our
en este
brothers in Christ,
caso,
in
amor a su
Christ,
familia, ¿ven? Y
bring
entonces
love and their families.
le damos gracias a Dios por ustedes,
We thank God for you
que se pueden llevar un buen recuerdo de nuestro país,
to bring
de nuestros hermanos en Cristo,
to your country
y
to homes.
que una vez que lleguen, amén,
In their drive going back home, you keeping your hearts are
una vez que lleguen a su país,
keep on some of you.
puedan encontrar sus familias y sus hermanos también
Once you
llenos de
get
gozo.
home, you find your family and your brothers full of joy of God joy.
Y sé que ustedes le transmiten una buena experiencia de acá y van llenos de la presencia de Dios.
And bring a good experience from here and full of God's presence.
Es decir, que no, están no más que cumpliendo la gran comisión de Dios.
So you are accomplished with a great commission.
Amén.
And big people, you know, not young, not young people as a different. Young people is different in the God's side. The young everywhere are losing, you know, in others' ways, in other. It's difficult to find young people with love, with love for family, with love for God, with love for equals, with love for foreign people, you know, and that's love. You are very, very good, blessed people. Thank you, everyone.
Quiero dar muchas gracias al Señor por el privilegio de haber conocido a los pastores Jason y Gail a través de su hijo Josh, que ha estado con nosotros en varias ocasiones y ha sido una bendición de parte de Dios para nuestras vidas, esta familia pastoral. Ha sido un regalo para nuestro ministerio. Llevábamos años orando al Señor por apoyo, por ayuda, y esta iglesia, Amor de Jesús en New Jersey, nos han brindado el amor, el apoyo que necesitábamos y que veníamos pidiéndole al Señor por muchos años. Queremos bendecir en el nombre del Señor a Jason, a Gail Álvarez, queremos bendecir a Josh y a Lisa, queremos bendecir a sus niños también, a todo el equipo de trabajo de esta iglesia y a toda la congregación también. Llegue la bendición de Dios hasta ellos y nuestro profundo agradecimiento. Estamos orando por todos ustedes y sabemos que Dios tiene grandes cosas para la iglesia Amor de Jesús en New Jersey. Lo mejor está por venir, porque tenemos un Dios bueno, un Dios grande y un Dios que escucha nuestras oraciones, porque las nuestras las escuchó. Ustedes son respuesta de Dios a nuestras plegarias de cada día. Les amamos y una vez más les bendecimos en el nombre del Señor.
Bien, gracias a la iglesia Amor de Jesús. Estamos muy agradecidos. El tiempo que conocemos a Josh ya también se ha insertado en nuestro hogar, en nuestro corazón, en nuestra iglesia, en nuestra casa. y le agradecemos a la iglesia, al pastor Jason, a toda su congregación, las donaciones que nos han enviado, las ofrendas que nos han enviado para poder terminar la construcción de nuestra iglesia. Le estamos muy agradecidos. El habernos reconocido como la ordenación, ministros ordenados de la iglesia Amor de Jesús, también para nosotros es un gran honor y estamos muy agradecidos. Además está decirle que puede contar con nosotros, deseamos que estén con nosotros. Estaba conversando con Josh la manera de el año que viene, a ver si podemos organizar un gran evento para reunir más de 500 pastores y hacer algo para Dios, algo que pueda remover a Cuba y que Cuba se convierta a Cristo, que este amor que ha llegado a nuestros corazones, a los pastores, iglesias que han recibido bendiciones por parte de ustedes, puedan llegar a muchos más. Estamos muy agradecidos y estaremos orando todos los días, como lo estamos haciendo hasta ahora y aún más, por ustedes, para que Dios les prospere, les bendiga y sigan haciendo mucho más por la obra de Dios. Gracias por todo, bendiciones. Esperamos verles también.